rain in a place that doesn't need it at all, and we're talking about Kentucky, obviously still dealing with the floods there. The Biden administration already promising aid, and organizations nationwide are lending a hand for folks who are still going to have to pick up a whole lot of pieces following this devastation. Joining us right now, Brendon Miller. He's the Breathitt County attorney and serves a population of about 14,000 people. Thank you very much for making time. I know you're still serving your community. You've been serving your community. Describe the level of devastation right now and what people are telling you, and maybe what your own story is.
Well, ma'am, it's almost unspeakable. Of course, we're a small eastern Kentucky county in the foothills of the Appalachians here, and our entire community is just devastated. Especially out in the small county that we have here. Of course, we're a hilly region, and we received from any estimate across the county and across the region from 6 to 8 to 12 inches of rain within a 48-hour time period, and that water just couldn't go anywhere. And so people, homes have been washed away. We're still right now in Breathitt County, the county that I'm in. Also affected were Letcher, Perry, Knott counties hit very hard, and others in eastern Kentucky. We're still in the search mode right now. As I left the command center late last night, we're between 5 and 10 who have lost their lives so far, and probably between 10 and 20 that are still out there missing, that are unaccounted for. But multiple people, the numbers are still just coming in. There's 3 roads in the county we still cannot traverse to get to people that are still closed where they can get out. So massive loss of personal property and homes here in our county.
How are people getting around? I mean, not only do you have road closures, but then there's the challenge of the flooded streets for the rescue teams. How are they making their way around?
Most of the water has receded here. Actually, in the city of Jackson, the water has receded. The cleanup has begun in some areas, but the outlying areas, the South Fork area here in Breathitt County, Turner's Creek, a couple places that are outlying in the county, there's still some problems there getting to people. And the real issue now has become how the roads are affected. Of course, most of our roads are on the sides of creeks and rivers, and water washes up underneath those. So the safety of those roads is going to be a real issue going forward.
I'm going to start coughing. I'm going to have you pick up this.
So there is a shortage of water, and water plant is shut down there. Is that has something to do with the flooding, right? It's almost like the reservoir where the water would come from, the drinking water, is inundated in itself. So what is the situation there with drinking water? Have you been able to get some bottles in there?
Yes, sir. And that is correct. Our water plant here in Jackson is back up and running. Our water comes from the North Fork of the Kentucky River, which is the major river that comes through Breathitt County here from Perry and Letcher County. So that once the water gets so high, the intake cannot take in the water to actually treat to get it back out to the customer. So the plant is back up and running here in the city of Jackson, and so we do have water here in the immediate area. Most of the electricity has been restored as well, but as far as the water is concerned, out in rural Breathitt County, now we have about 12 to 13,000 people in population, but we're the 13th largest county of 120 in Kentucky. So we're a large county, and it's pretty diverse out in the county as far as population. But that water is going to may take up to a week or 2 in those areas. We've received many shipments of water, and that's our largest need right now, besides just housing. People, their homes have been washed away, at least 3 parts of the county. I mean, it's just like a war zone, sir. I mean, the homes are gone. All right. And so we want to thank our friends down in Wolfe County who are neighboring. They've stepped up, taken our nursing home folks in, and they're running the shelters down there where folks can go, and they are full.
It is nice to have the help of neighbors and friends at the very least, isn't it, though?
It sure is, sir.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. We're glad that the water is receding there, sir.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.